welcome to my YouTube channel if you're a new subscriber, and welcome back to my channel if you're a returning subscriber. Thank you so much for coming back, and please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy this video. In the theme of Vlogmas and Christmas, and obviously the year is ending, you know, you get to spend time with a lot of friends, a lot of family, but I realized that you get a lot of time to reflect on how the year has gone, how everything's been in general. So I just wanted to make a video that's a little bit different, that I've been meaning to make for a really long time, on my mental health journey, because it's been a rough year, guys. Like, if we're being honest, the highs were high but the lows were low. The lows were low. Without going too much into detail, I just think it's time that I get right into it, the gist of it all, the juice. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'll try my best not to cry because I'm not about to cry on the internet, but I guess this is just me trying to be transparent with myself and just transparent with everyone else, because mental health is something that I live, I breathe, I eat, because I know, people know, but I know that sometimes if you're not okay up here, it doesn't matter how healthy you are, how happy everyone thinks you should be, or how well everything around you is going, your mind can really just do a lot for you. As the year is coming to an end, I've had a lot of time to just think and reflect on a lot of things, to be honest, and I think my mental health and my mental well-being is something that I wish I took a lot more seriously, a lot sooner. And it's something that I wish a lot of people were more open and transparent about, because I know every day, like, we go on Twitter, we just tweet about how the world sucks, life sucks, and we just go on Instagram and we scroll and we try to distract ourselves from the feelings that we have inside. We go to Groove, we try to drown out those feelings, and then on Monday you have this post-Groove depression, and you just keep living from weekend to weekend, and that's really unsustainable. And I think, myself included, honestly this video is about me, but if you can relate, that would be great. Sometimes you just need to sit down and tell yourself and tell the people around you, I'm not okay. I'm genuinely not okay. So my mental health journey started, honestly, for as long as I can remember. I've always had these feelings that I didn't really know what to do with. But then, you know, at the back of your mind, you're always like, okay, this is not normal. This is really not normal. This is really not normal. And it got to a point where, for me personally, I was dealing with a lot. I was really, really depressed. I was convinced that the world is just against me. I was convinced that everyone hates me, including my friends. And I used to make this running joke, and my friends know this, like, I used to be like, you guys hate me, don't you? Like, y'all just hate me. And I would say it as a joke, but in my heart, deep down, I was convinced that, you know, these people just hate me, which obviously isn't true. But it also contributed to why I never would let people in on the fact that I wasn't okay. It contributed to the fact that I really just found it hard to just let people know I wasn't okay. And it got so bad that it would either be that I would just shut the world out, isolate myself. It got to a point where I would just shut the world out, isolate myself, and not let anyone know that I was not okay. And that did a lot for my friendships, it did a lot for the relationships that I had, because the people around me were just convinced that, oh, Elang's just decided to go MIA, or Elang's just decided to ghost, she doesn't care. But that was really not what it is. And that was really not the case. And I would go through these periods where like I'd be in people's faces, all bubbly, and then I just kind of just shut everyone out. I just shut people out. And because I didn't want to burden anyone with how I was feeling, or I didn't want to feel like a burden to anyone by telling them exactly what was going on, I would let all these things and all these emotions that I was going through pile and pile and pile until I'd ultimately have these explosive moments where I'd just be until I'd basically have these really explosive moments where like maybe I'd go to one friend and then like I'd just ramble about everything that's going on and how I just want to unalive myself. Like it was just not healthy. The way I was dealing with my emotions was really not healthy. I wasn't being a good friend. Like I was basically trauma dumping, I don't know if that's the term, on someone else who was going through it. And obviously whatever I'm going through, I know that the people around me have things that they're going through as well, you know. So I guess that would contribute to me not wanting to talk to anyone, and then I just get to these moments where I just need to let it all out before before it comes crashing down. And it seems like what I'm saying has no point, but I learned a lot from it. And honestly, if I can just stop other people from going through what I went through, then I feel like this video, I'm trying not to cry. Yeah, I feel like if I can just stop other people from going through what I went through, then this video will single-handedly be the most important video on my channel to me, honestly. Because most of us, if not all of us, have had a rough year, guys. We've had a rough year. Most of us have had a really rough year, if not all of us. Like I said in the beginning, the highs were high and the lows were low. But if there's anything that anyone can take from this video, is that, one, things will be okay. Once you hit rock bottom, the only place to go is up. And I know this is something that we all tell ourselves. It's something that you can just sit at home with yourself and think, it's gonna get better, it's gonna get better, it's gonna get better. But I am here to tell you guys that it will get better. There are people out there that care about you, and honestly, I just think when it comes to reflecting on how 2020 was and looking into 2023, what I'd want for myself and for everyone watching this video is learn to be honest with yourself about how you're feeling. Learn to be honest with the people around you about how you're feeling, because you're not alone. You're not a burden. The people that are in your life care about you, they love you, and they will listen to you. And even if they don't have the capacity to give you advice or to maybe help you take you out of a specific situation, the love that they will pour into you after listening to you is unmatched. And even if you don't have people around you like that, there are resources available to you that will give you the support that you need. In 2023, we're going to therapy, guys. Like, honestly, we're going to therapy. In 2023, we're adopting healthier coping mechanisms. In 2023, we're praying more. In 2023, we're giving it to God more. Because as someone who suffers with anxiety and depression, I think that I need to just give everything to God, because if I try to deal with it myself, guys, I will lose my mind. And if this year hasn't already made me lost my mind, I don't know how further it could get. But in 2023, we're letting go and letting God. In 2023, we're going to therapy. In 2023, we're getting healthier coping mechanisms. In 2023, we're being honest with ourselves, with our friends, with our families, about what we're feeling, about what we're going through. In 2023, we're prioritizing our mental health. Because in the same way that we grow up and we're told, oh, you need to have a balanced diet, you need to work out, exercise, you need to keep your body healthy, no one talks about how to keep your mind healthy. Because at the end of the day, no matter how strong or fit or beautiful or rich or happy other people think you are, if this muscle inside our skull is not okay, then we can't keep ignoring it, guys. We, as in me as well. So I definitely wish I prioritized my mental health a lot earlier. I think what really rang alarm bells for me as well was, no matter where I was in the world, whether I was in the UK, whether I was home with my family, I just wasn't okay. And that's when it hit me, like, if no matter where you put me on this planet, I feel like this, there's a problem. And it's a problem that is my responsibility to deal with. Because there's different forms of self-love. Like, self-love can come in the form of working out, self-love can come in the form of getting your nails done, but self-love also comes in the form of prioritizing your mental health. And if that's not okay, and you know that you're not okay, please give yourself a fighting chance. So during this festive, all I want from you guys is, amidst all of the partying and all the traveling and everything that you're doing, take time to sit down and think about, how have I prioritized my mental health this year? And if it's not matching up to what you would want to do, give yourself a goal to prioritize your mental health in the new year. Give yourself a goal to let people know how you're genuinely feeling. Be open and transparent with people. Try to prioritize your mental health in the new year, guys, and enjoy the rest of this year. Enjoy Christmas, enjoy New Year's, but honestly, give yourself time to reflect on the year and just set some goals for how you want to grow as a person and how you want to treat yourself. Because the best form of self-love, the best form of self-love is taking care of your mental health. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and please make sure to comment any tips or tricks that you find useful when you're going through it, and and please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys so much. Love each other, take care of each other, and enjoy the festive holidays.